Hello everyone, my name is Ann Winkle, and this is my presentation for Module 1 over mission and vision statements and a little bit about myself personally. So let's begin with myself. I was born and raised in Glen Elder, Kansas, which is a small town in north central Kansas. I have 5 people in my family, an older brother and younger sister. My dad owns and operates Winkle Manufacturing, which they manufacture and sell livestock equipment in Glen Elder, Kansas. My mom is the vice president of a credit union in Beloit. My older brother works for NASA in Langley, Virginia. My younger sister is a pharmacist in the Kansas City area at a Hy-Vee. In terms of me and my graduations, I graduated from Beloit High in 2009. I graduated from Wichita State in 2013 with a degree in secondary math education. And coming soon is my administrative degree from Fort Hays State, which I hope to happen in December 2022. In terms of teaching jobs, my first teaching job was at Truesdale Middle School for the first 5 years of my teaching career, and then I transferred to Heights High School, which is still part of the same district, and I have been there. This is my 3rd year, and in the future I hope to be a middle school or high school principal or assistant principal anywhere, open to moving anywhere in the United States. Some other things about me that I would like you to know: I have a coaching career and I hope to get back in it someday. I coached volleyball, girls basketball, and track at Truesdale Middle School. I coached girls basketball at Heights, where I was an assistant, but I put that all on hold for now as I get this degree. Some other favorite activities of mine are walking and being outside, so the winter is tough for me, playing the piano, I tutor a lot of kids in math, and then being with my friends and family. Goals I have for myself. Short term is to make it through this school year. We are about to switch to hybrid on Monday, so wish me luck. So everything with a steep learning curve and everything is always changing. And then manage my time well between teaching school and being in school. Long-term goals, I hope to get this and complete this degree in good standing, learn to become confident in the admin role while completing my practicum hours and being an intern, get an admin job, and start a family. And that is a little bit about myself. Now on to school mission and vision statements. So a school mission statement, from the research I gained, is basically a statement that describes the schools to others and should include the age and characteristics of students you intend to serve, the curriculum and instructional approaches that you intend to use, an overall goal or two of the school, and 1 or 2 special features of the school. A school vision statement is a statement that showcases the intended direction for the school over the next 3 to 5 years. It describes some of your highest priorities. It contains details about the future state of the organization and what it can have on the world. And it is clear and concise so everyone can use the statement to help focus their work on achieving that envisioned future state. The role and importance of a school mission and school vision. It is to allow both educators and support staff to get behind a common goal, behind a common driving force. It communicates the direction and focus of the school environment. It creates an effective school environment. It gives direction to the teachers and the educators to where to put their enthusiasm, passion, and expertise in the classroom. It offers a possibility for radical change and success, which I have seen myself. It is a guide for the administration so they know what to aim at when they make decisions, and it is used to parents to see whether the school or district meets their family values. Now, how do the two work together? Overall, my takeaway was that the vision is where we're going in 3 to 5 years, and the mission is what we're doing day to day to get to that vision. So it gives clarity and direction for the school. Having a shared vision allows educators and support staff to get behind a common goal, and that's articulated in the form of the mission statement, kind of what I said in the beginning, and it keeps the school focused on its core purpose because it's built off its core values. The process for developing a mission and vision. First off, you have to solicit input, which I found very important. You have to get input on core values from all staff, all stakeholders. That includes parents, students, businesses, community members. Second thing is to collaborate with the school leadership team, make drafts of the 2 statements based on the input you received from all those stakeholders and staff. The third step is to present the draft Use the staff to get input, get revisions, have a discussion about it, and then make those edits, and then unveil it to all the stakeholders and people involved to make sure they are aware of the intended direction of the school and the process to get there. So those are the steps for how to develop a mission and vision statement collaboratively. Now, in order to develop an actionable mission and vision attentive to the values and priorities mentioned in the standard for this assignment, that includes data use, technology, value, equity, diversity in the community, we have to make sure we gain input from a variety of groups. You cannot create these statements in isolation. It cannot just be the school leader. Like I said before, you have to use the stakeholders in the community, the staff, the teachers, the parents, the students, the businesses. Second thing is you must assess the school's needs. What are its strengths and what are its areas that it needs improvement on? And then we must embed and live the statement throughout the school. Once we've developed it, we must put it into place. It has to guide our day-to-day routines, and there has to be a clear link between the visions and the resources we are using. Characteristics of a well-written mission and vision statement. It has to be academically focused. The main focus of a school is to get the students to have academic growth, so it has to be academically focused. Clearly express objectives. It has to use a language so that everyone, including the students, can understand and access it. It has to be clearly displayed all over the school environment in order to be a part of the school environment and the conversations that are occurring in the classroom. It has to be present in the classroom because it's a primary driving force for teachers as they plan and implement lessons. And it has to be actively modeled. So it needs to be backed by the administration, and you have to have integrity in the execution of them. So we can't just have it displayed and never actually apply it and put it into practice. We have to have integrity and put it into place in the classroom and in the school environment. Common problems with school mission and vision statements. A lot of times it's meaningless to staff. One research article said that most staff can't tell you what their school mission and vision statement is off the top of their head. Sometimes it's too broad and unclear. It's ineffective at motivating people to reach that common goal. Leaders try to make this one size fits all, and they don't use the input of their staff and the people that are actually doing the work day in and day out to achieve that common goal. And sometimes the why, the purpose of it, is misunderstood. So those are some common problems with mission and vision statements. My own personal critique. I have seen some great mission and vision statements, and it works best when it is vocalized in all the staff meetings and all the beginning of the year stuff. That's how you get people behind it, and really to work to achieve the vision. And every day we do those things day in and day out. So you have to vocalize it. It can't just be something on the wall. The administration and leaders of the school have to use it every day and in their meetings. The wordier and more ambiguous the statement, the less buy-in you get. Teachers, we don't like to read long emails, so we don't like to read long vision and mission statements. Yes, it has to get to the point and cover everything it needs to be, but it needs to be clear and simple and concise. It needs to be challenging but not impossible. The vision, our goals we want to reach, need to be high but not too high. Hope that makes sense. That's just my own critique. And in reading examples of vision and mission statements, high school statements have to include some major priorities that I read when I was reading all the examples. Some things that really need to be included are it has to have something stated about a safe environment, future ready, diversity, preparing these kids for a technology advanced world, using the whole community to prepare these kids, meaning parents, community, teachers, administrators, and that we create lifelong learners. Those are the things that need to be included, and I talk about high school because that's what I'm involved in right now. So that was my own personal critique of mission and vision statements. Where I work at USD 259, Wichita Public Schools' mission is to prepare our students to achieve college, career, and life readiness through an innovative and rigorous educational experience. The vision is that Wichita Public Schools will be the district of choice in our region where all students and staff are empowered to dream, believe, and achieve. In terms of the mission, I think USD 259 is very direct and to the point. We include an approach and a goal. I would like to see some characteristics of the students that we serve added to the mission and maybe some special features of the district that make us stand out compared to other districts. In terms of the vision, I think it contains the key features mentioned in the research. It's a vision for 3 to 5 years out, but maybe a little more detail on that whole dream, believe, and achieve. Like, what are we dreaming? What are we believing? What are we achieving? I just think it needs a little more detail. Supporting roles and how all of this supports the educational success and well-being of each student and adult. There's a common goal and method to achieve it. That's what the vision is. That's what the mission is. Since the mission gives direction to enthusiasm, passion, and expertise of educators in the classroom, that is going to have a direct effect on student learning and their success. It takes a village to help students. So when done right, the whole village is used to create and implement these statements. So that's where our supporting role is in all this, in order to see success for all students. It drives innovation at school, which is needed in today's society, and clear, measurable, and time-based goals that all students can reach as well. So that is kind of how all of this comes together in order to support the educational success of all students. My standard correlation is this gave me a chance to learn about mission and vision, which is stated here. I feel it was relevant because mission and vision, they are the main ingredient to drive school and offer possible radical change and success. So I have to understand this for my future role. I have to understand the process of creating a mission vision, the importance of using everyone's input, and how to avoid common problems. So that's why this was very relevant. And then I believe that this assignment will influence and has influenced my decision as future role as a school leader by showing me that if I don't take the time to develop and implement an effective mission and vision, the rest will seem worthless. And here are my references, and thank you for listening today, and I hope to get to know you all a little more soon. Thank you so much.